support on computer, and we're set to go. All right, guys, as I said at the beginning of this call, my name is Katie Ersta. I have been actually actively coaching for 6 years. A little bit of background on my story. I actually started out as a middle school reading teacher with no intention of ever leaving my job. Absolutely loved my job as a teacher. Love those crazy kiddos. And really was just looking for a way to create a little extra income. And it happened because I was at the grocery store and I got paid once a month as a teacher. And I was standing at the grocery store and I needed to get diapers and milk. It was so simple, and I knew there was only a little bit of money left until payday. And I got to the grocery store and I crossed my fingers because I really didn't want to have to explain to Mike another credit card charge. And I got to the cashier and he said the words insufficient funds to me. And that was a moment for me that I was like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I have a great job. My husband has a great job. And here we are, barely making ends meet. How does anyone get ahead? And I remember running into my coach at the time and hearing about what she was doing. And I myself had bought Insanity, Shaun T's first workout, well, one of his first workouts, from an infomercial. I actually think I bought a bootleg copy off of Craigslist, if I'm being totally honest with you. And I was doing it at home. And I knew that you, at the end of those videos back then, they would tell you like you could actually submit your results and get a free t-shirt. And in my head, I thought that's what a coach was. I actually thought the only way to get the free t-shirt was to actually become a coach. So I messaged this girl and I said, look, like I finished Insanity. Am I like a coach now, thinking I would get a free t-shirt? And then she explained sort of what the business was and what it entailed. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to be at the grocery store anymore wondering how I'm going to pay for the milk and how I'm going to pay for the diapers. And I just, at complete transparency, I'm not really one to talk much about income, but it took me 2.5 years to grow to a 6-figure income. And it's going to be at the end of this year that I am projected to be a 7-figure income earner. And I'm not saying that to brag to anyone because that is certainly not my heart. That is not what it is. But I want you to understand that if you are coachable and you have an incredibly strong work ethic, if you are diligent, and if you understand the business model and how it works and you lean into this opportunity, you can have a similar story. You are no different than me. I really truly started off just as the teacher who said, I'm done. I cannot go to the grocery store anymore. Looking for, just enough money to get by. And I want you to understand a couple things before I continue on. This is work. This is absolutely going to take work. This is not a business that will be getting rich quick. This is not a business where you sell a product to somebody and then you say, sayonara, it was nice knowing you. This is where your job is to make an income by making an impact. And in order to do that, you help people after the sale is closed. You are also part of the #1, and I'm going to stress this big time, the #1 organization 4 years running. That is 4 years of not just one incredible leader, but a number of incredible leaders in this organization who are willing to train you so that you become a better version of a coach. I say that very strongly and very boldly because we did not become the #1 team by one person, but by a number of people who are always willing to help. So it might be a good idea if we kind of sit back for a second and we say, why do I want this? What do I want from this? What do I believe that I am capable of achieving with this? And do I believe that with this team, I can achieve my goals? All right, so let's talk about what you're gonna get by being a part of the #1 organization. So I've been working with my coach, and her name is Melanie. She just so happens to be the top coach in the organization. She is the founder of the Dream Team. She is also somebody that I personally went to college with, so I know her very, very well. And we have, over the course of 6 years, really shifted and changed and really grown what this Coach Basics look like. So what you might hear as Coach Basics is your Coach University, coach training, Phase 1, all of it is really your first 30 days as a working business building coach. Now, please understand that when you come into the business, you don't necessarily need a lot of time. This is not a business that has to be worked full time to create a significant income. In my personal experience, for the first 2.5 years, I actually worked it very part-time. I was a teacher, and then I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And it was even during that time while I was going through treatments, 12 rounds of chemotherapy, that I was building the business. No, I was not able to do it full time, but it can be done in a couple of hours a day if you're diligent and you're ready to dive in and learn. So here's a couple things you guys need to know. And this is just so you guys have an understanding of the resources that are available to you and what you're gonna go through. So each week, once you're enrolled in this university, and you will be enrolled in the university when you actually are signed up as a coach with your upline. When you become a coach, you will be then put into either the Facebook group, or it's the same group that's run on something called Vimify. Vimify is really for people who don't have a Facebook account, or people who are just solely using more of like Instagram. I believe that the Facebook group really has more personal connection. I know for me, I'm working with a small thread of women who are coming into the business at the same time, so they're gonna get that group, but they're also gonna get that private one-on-one conversation. You kind of have to express to your coach what your needs are. Do you want to be in the Vimify group, or do you see yourself more in the Facebook group? The first week, we focus on sharing experience and selling the product. So a couple things about that. When you have to understand that you are in a business that you sell. Okay, I'm just gonna call it like it is. We do sell product, and you actually cannot make an income with this business if you don't sell a product. But what we specialize in, what our team rocks at, is sharing the experience of what this company provides for us versus buy this from me, check out this shake, buy Beachbody on demand and get your 6-pack. It is not like that. You are really going to become a master of sharing your personal experience, your challengers' experiences, so that you can really confidently start selling the product. You are part of a direct sales organization, otherwise known as an MLM. Some of you may have come into this talk and said, oh, is that like that pyramid scheme thing? Please understand, we do teach you what that is. And you must understand that pyramid schemes are actually illegal. Beachbody has a A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. And if you're not really sure what that means, it means we're legit. We're everywhere. We're on the Today Show right now with 80 Day Obsession. We have been on all kinds of infomercials. We are everywhere. People love what we're doing. And in fact, there are a number of other organizations that look to Beachbody and say, how have you continued this rate of growth? How do you continue year after year to see such success with the business? So please understand that as a direct sales rep, you are selling a product, but you are also sharing an opportunity with people. So that is one of the first things that we are going to talk about, is sharing an experience versus selling a product. We're gonna teach you those skills. The second is the individual coach experience and actually creating effective virtual communities. What I love about this company that makes us so different is when we sell a product to someone, that is when our work starts. That's when the fun starts, because we get to help them transform their lives. And you might be thinking in your head, oh geez, Katie, like I am not the finished product yet. Guess what, girlfriend? You are in a good spot, because you are going to become a walking testimonial to what you are offering. And your coach is here to support you based on your needs and where you are, which is gonna bring us to the next slide in a minute to talk about picking your path as a coach. We're also gonna talk in the Coach Basics is beyond income growth. You're gonna start as a coach and you're gonna sell a product. but I want you to understand that there is a compensation plan that is going to potentially blow your mind. And that is going to be including the team cycle bonus opportunity that is also matching bonuses as well as quarterly bonuses. And when we start to understand the benefits of residual income and how your business can really grow, you start to actually shift and change the way you start talking about the business. Our job is to help you talk about it more confidently. We're also going to talk about something that's going to happen to every single one of you who put yourself out there: handling objections. I still get them. In fact, some of you guys might be on this call right now being like, oh boy, I've been objecting Katie for like a year now and she just isn't stopping. I want you to understand that objections are totally part of this job. And we're gonna teach you how to handle them and how you can overcome them, yes, and how a no is not a no forever, but a no right now. Okay, and then we're going to lead you into, after your first 30 days, the phase 2 training, which is really about maximizing the income potential. As a new coach, there are a couple of resources that only our team provides. Number one is going to be the new coach training. Like I talked about, it's either going to be on Facebook or it is going to be on Vimify, kind of depending on which one you prefer. You're also going to get the Coach Online Office. This is for all coaches. This is available to everyone. Unique upline support from the top organization, as well as team pages. Now, some coaches do prefer to actually add their coaches into the team pages after about 30 days. And we really do this just not to overwhelm everyone. If you kind of have the request that you really want to be part of the teams and get it all the information in now, that's totally fine. But just know that if you haven't been added to any team pages yet, it might be because your coach is really trying not to give you too much information at once. Tamika, I will get back to you on that question. But this goes back to what I was talking about before about picking your path. So I know that some coaches come into the business and they're ready to go. They want to sell the product. They want to share the product. They want to put it out there. They want to get their Shakeology, their challenge pack paid for right away. And they really want to start actually growing a team and actually growing an income. The other type of coach is a hobby coach who is really a challenger, somebody who is seeing results with the products and the program and is very curious about how coaching works and is maybe really interested in it, but has a lot of other hats that they wear in their life and just isn't sure that they can make it the full-time commitment or even the part-time commitment that other coaches do, but they really love the idea of earning an extra income. And then, of course, just a heads up, you can, of course, be a discount coach. And now, a discount coach is somebody who doesn't have to sell the product. Remember, as a coach, you don't have any inventory to keep. There's no quota to make. And you certainly are not going to keep any inventory in your basement. Basically, a discount coach is somebody who just loves their shakes, loves their performance line or their Beachbody bars, and they absolutely love receiving a discount. This is for my people like who love shopping at Marshall's like me and who are like, give me the discount because they love that. So if that is you, just remember too, if you are military or you are married to someone in the military, you actually get your monthly fee waived. But no matter what, you are going to save at least $15 a month on your Shakeology. It does vary a little bit depending on state and taxes, all right? So I want you thinking in your head right now, like, what is my path? Where am I right now? Am I like all in, ready to rock this? Or am I like, I want to see what this is all about? To be completely transparent with you, when I started, I was hobby. I was like, I just need these groceries paid for. But I was very coachable. And I realized that every time I would get into these coach basics or I would keep learning or keep growing, I was like, oh, I just have to be coachable. I kept being really, really coachable. And then it became, I think I can do this as more than a hobby. And so I just kind of transitioned from that hobby coach to that business starter. But if you're looking at this call right now and saying like, I'm not really sure where I fit exactly, just know it's very normal for these to overlap a little bit as well, all right? Yeah, and if you guys want to put it in the comments, totally fine. Like if you want to say, I think I'm just doing a discount, I'm kind of feeling it out, hobby, business, go ahead and type that in so I can see where you guys are with everything, all right? Okay, let's talk about what you need to do after you sign up. Okay, so first of all, when you signed up as a coach, you probably got the login information for what we call the Coach Online Office, all right? And in your first email, I think it was either the email that was sent to you by either Jeff Hill or Carl Deichler, it was sent to you by Beachbody. There was something in there about what you can do your first 30 days as a coach. That is something that I want you to do and to share it with your upline. And the reason I want you to do that is because you are going to be able to say, these are the things I want to be able to achieve in my first 30 days. Can you help me get there? So right now I'm going to kind of walk you through the Coach Online Office really quick. This is a Coach Online Office that I have for you. And this is your dashboard. This is sort of like your home base right now. This is one of my business centers that just opened, but I actually have to change my username. I totally forgot about that. But one of the things that I just want to share for you are a couple of tools that are going to be helpful for you as a new coach. So the first one is under the training tab, and it is under getting started. And this is just what I had on the board just a second ago. Your first 30 minutes, 30 hours, and 30 days as a coach. Your first 30 days is actually going to be, this is not what I want. I lied to you. Please forgive me. The business quick start is what I want. Oops, I think I got happy and clicked. Nope, this is it. This is the coach action plan. This is a great opportunity for you to actually print it out or type it in. I think you can just literally type right on here and just actually start saying, okay, these are the things that I want to be able to do. This is what I want to be able to achieve, so that you and your coach are on the same page. You know, I really want to emphasize the importance of having open communication with your coach. Your upline, whoever invited you onto this, is very much probably running it as a business. So they are busy. They have a lot of hats. They have a lot of people. They have a lot going on. So if you have questions or concerns, make sure you reach out to them. Make sure you let them know, hey, this is what I want. I'm kind of struggling with this. Can you help me out a little bit with, you know, maybe some of the goals that you're working towards, okay? So your first 30 hours, you know, whether it's a couple days in or maybe you've been signed up as a coach for some time, go to that. I want you to fill out your business quick start. Give them your coach action plan and let them know what your first goals are going to be within the business, all right? Next thing I just want to show you really quick is going to be the EFT management, which is key. So the EFT management is in your Coach Online Office again. It's under the Monitor Your Business tab. And under the Monitor Your Business tab, it's under Compensation. And it is just under the EFT management. And this is going to set you up for direct deposit. And we all want to get paid. So make sure you guys get set up for direct deposits. I just wanted to walk you through that really, really quick. All right. And then I'm going to show you guys really quickly. You are all going to go into this group. If I can find it, I'm going to put that right there. You are all going to go into this group starting, hold on, it's not closing, hold on. All right, you are all going to go into this group starting this week, unless you want the Vimify. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. All right, this is the new coach training, and I'm just gonna share with you what it looks like. This is gonna start on Monday. And what you'll see are units for you to be able to work through your first days as a coach. So we have our prep tasks, we have the launching of the business, we have using social media to grow your business, how we handle objections, inviting challenge groups, the value of what we offer, the products that we have, and earning an income, as well as rocking your business and the next steps. So all of these are informational tools, tried and true informational tools for you to be able to grow your business in the first 30 days. Once you get added into this group, you will start with the prep tasks. Your prep tasks are really going to be things like what you're doing right now, watching the first webinar. Then it's going to be like actually how to launch your business and continue to post. Cheryl Ann, you actually can see them from your phone. I'm going to actually tell you how to do it. When you go into the group and you are under, I'm really glad you brought that up. So when I go into the group, you are going to see about, discussion, and units at the very, very top. You should be able to take the default of discussion and click it back to units. You should be able to do that. So try that, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, I want you to reach out to the coach who invited you here because it should. Yes, Angie, I'm glad you mentioned that about processing fee for hard checks. Very true. Yes, so we don't want any stinking charges. All right. Okay, so this is what the Facebook group looks like. Vimify is going to be the same thing, but it's not going to be on Facebook. Oh my gosh, people keep messaging me. But it's not going to be on Facebook. Same thing, same content. You just kind of pick which one you prefer. Make sense so far? Everybody good? Good? Okay. All right, so that's going to be your Coach Basics. Couple of other things that I want you to do right now. There are a couple of things that you're going to use quite often as a coach. The number one is going to be your link generator, and I will show this to you guys. I'm actually going to put it in the coach bar for you. So I just type 411 because I use this all the time. All right, so if you guys look in the chat bar, I just put it in there for you. So what you want to make sure that you know is your coach ID number. And if you're not sure where to find your coach ID number, you can go back to the main page of your Team Beachbody Coach online office. And your coach ID number is right in the dashboard. So this is one of my business centers. And I would just be able to plug it in right here, click submit. And all of the direct links for all of the products that Beachbody has to offer are right here on this site. So if you have a customer who knows they want the Lift for Shakeology Challenge Pack, you can send them this direct link. The other way to do it is called the Share a Cart. And this is another great option for you. Most coaches do use that. Like I said, I've been coaching for 6 years, and I just have always done it the other way. So all you do is you would click new enrollment or order, and you would actually write, if they're a customer or a coach, fill out their information, and then you would click continue, and then you would put directly into there what they actually want to purchase. That is all Share a Cart. And to actually get to the Share a Cart, it would be on your home page. So I'll just show this to you.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Katie.
Hi.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. I'm sorry. Since I'm calling in, you said afterwards when this is over, you're going to send a link. So afterwards, am I going to be able to see what you're doing instead of just hearing it?
Yeah.
Because I'm driving right now. Okay, great. Thank you.
You're good. You're good. All right. All right. So when you go onto the Team Beachbody site, you're going to go on Share a Cart. And that's how I got there. Okay? Simple? Cool. So let's see. Stephanie, to everyone, Share a Cart is the best. Try out the Share a Cart. I like it for multiple options it has, but either works. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, you just kind of pick which one you want. So you want to make sure you know your username and your coach ID. That's all on the dashboard. The other site that is going to be super, super, super helpful to you as a coach, and I still use it all the time, is coachfaq.com. And I'm putting it in the link for you here, but you can get to it by just coachfaq.com. This is everything you need when it comes to asking questions, knowing about how to find your answers, knowing about what your Shakeology order is, updating your credit card information, checking order status. This is your basically like your support system. So bookmark your Coach FAQ. Like, you learn everything here, from what's the Success Club trip next year to when is Lift 4 being launched, or what group is, or what is the 2B Mindset certification. Everything and anything that has to do with Beachbody, it's just coachfaq.com. Coachfaq.com. That's it. All right, so I think I have those sites. And then our calls are going to start July 2nd at 12 noon on Monday. So I understand, I was a teacher. I could never get on at those times, and that's okay. Every single coach call is going to be recorded. Like I said, every coach call, you guys are going to walk through different stages of your coaching. So we're going to talk about that first week. We're going to talk about sharing versus selling. We're going to talk about handling objections. We're going to talk about running effective challenge groups. So you're really going to see the whole process, and you really are going to be able to have access to the top coaches in the organization, to ask questions, to learn how to grow your business. Because you have to remember too, we were all where you guys are too. Yeah, the Team Beachbody link app is money. Yes, Angie Smith, where will we find the recorded calls? You will find them either in the Vimify or the Coach Facebook page. So either one of them will have the recordings. There'll be a tab in the unit section for that. All right? Cool. Okay. All right. I want to talk to you guys for a couple minutes about, let's actually launch this baby. Okay. So number one, like I said, we are selling a product, okay? I want you to understand that when I say we're selling a product, we are selling a product that we believe helps people. You cannot successfully coach if you do not believe in the products that you are offering to people. Now, you may be somebody who literally signed up as a coach, like me, never had Shakeology, didn't even know what it was, thought it was a bag of powder that I just had to pay for to become a coach. But you are going to spend time actually educating yourself on what makes this product so different. And I have to stress this big time. This is not a diet shake. This is not a weight loss shake. This is a complete nutritional shake. This is something that changes people's health from the inside out. And you have access to change someone's life with this product, including yourself. So there's a couple different ways that I want you to think about launching your business. The one way that I want you to think about launching your business is, who do you want to help? Who do you want to help? Really start jotting down people in your life that you have talked to about yo-yo dieting. People who have come to you and asked you about your own fitness journey. Perhaps you already have a transformation. People see that. They take note of it. You have to write their names down. Or perhaps you don't yet have your transformation and you are brand new and you have signed up. Who is your cheerleader in your life? Who are the people that you would want to do this with? In my experience, before I ever posted anything, oh yes, Stephanie, can you tell them where to get that too if you want to in the chat bar? Before I ever posted anything on social media, I actually asked 4 people to help me so that I could help them. And I don't want you to think that you're asking people to sign up for something they'll never use. Like, you are actually signing somebody up to get healthy and fit, and you're going to be there on the journey with them. So the first 4 people that I ever worked with as a coach was my mom, my sister, my husband, and my friend. I signed each one of them with a challenge pack. Yes, I received a commission check, and all 4 of them received amazing results. My husband himself has kept off about 30 pounds, so I'm very proud of him. And he was my biggest cheerleader, right? And that's another thing that next week, Melanie and I, and actually Kim Fitzpatrick, are going to be doing a spouse call. And I don't know where you are, if you're married or if you're with someone, or they're wondering what this is all about. Next week, we'll be sharing that call with you. We'll be doing it live and talking about husbands and spouses on this journey as well. So before I ever posted, I told them what I was doing. And so here's a sample conversation that I have for you. I would say something like, Hey there, Kay. I know that you and I have had a number of conversations about our bad habits as yo-yo dieters. And I always tell you, and I have to tell you that last month I was actually introduced to Team Beachbody. Anyways, and then you share a success. Whether it's that you've lost 5 pounds or 10 pounds, or you maybe just feel like you healthier now that you're drinking Shakeology. And I feel like it's something that I would love to have, you would love to have as well. It's really had a positive impact on me, on my health, on my marriage, whatever it is. And I feel like I'd be a jerk if I wasn't sharing this with you. Can I send you more information? This is not even a post on social media. This is you reaching out to people that you would want in a challenge group, or people you would want as your business partners. We're going to get into as well the compensation plan and actually recruiting coaches and sharing this opportunity with other people that we want in our organization. My first 2 coaches were my husband and my friend. And I share that with you because even though I was not necessarily confident as a coach at that time, I really, really believed in what I was doing. I truly believed in what the product was. I believed in what the company was, and I needed time to grow confident in myself as a coach. So having those 2 people as my first coaches opened the doors to the compensation plan, which we'll talk about. But it also boosted my confidence as well, so that I began to share on social media, okay? Now, yes, you can definitely start launching your business privately, but you're probably going to get ready to launch your business on social media. This is an influence-based business. We do most of our work on social media, and it's awesome because you literally can be wearing your sweatpants. I'm wearing my sweatpants right now, you guys. Running a call for like 70 people, which is awesome, right? So I want to give you a couple of examples of how you can do this. It doesn't matter if you came on as a coach with a 50-pound transformation. It doesn't matter if you are a coach who came on and you are just starting today. It does not matter where you are in your journey. What matters is, do you have the heart to help other people and invite them to come on the journey with you? So here is a couple of examples of coaches who have launched. Sorry, I've taken a sip of water. All right, a couple of tips. Number 1, tell your story. Tell about where you were before you started a challenge group. Now, this is for someone who's had a challenge group. Tell how you felt. Tell about how the group helped you, how it kept you accountable. And the more you share, the more you'll be able to connect with people in their life. So don't overthink it. It really is just bulleted and brief. And I say bulleted and brief, and this is kind of like one of our team's big things, is people don't actually like to read. So if you think about how you scroll on social media, or how you talk on social media, or the post that you stop at, unless it is an engaging post, you probably just scroll on, right? Am I kind of right on this? Okay, so knowing our own scrolling habits, we keep it brief and we bullet, because when we bullet and we keep our paragraphs really, really short, we trick people into reading more. It's like the reading teacher in me knows these things. So if we can trick people into reading more, they just won't read it if it's a long paragraph. So that's kind of the first tip that I have with you. So this girl did not come out and say, I am a Beachbody coach. And in fact, I don't want you to do that. Because yeah, you are a Beachbody coach, but that's not all you are. And I don't want people to say, oh boy, she's trying to sell me something. I don't want to know what she's doing. No, I don't want a Beachbody coach. I already have a Beachbody. You don't want to create that. You want to get people excited and curious about what you're doing. So this girl wrote about it being 30-minute short workouts. And then she says, it's great for us busy mamas, a realistic nutritional plan, and I am now in the best shape of my life. It's really good. I am curious about what she does. And then she said, our next fitness challenge starts on July 16th, and I would love to help you feel good in your skin. And then maybe a call to action, a sentence that says, drop an emoji, let me know, or send me a message, or like this post, comment below, whatever it might be. All right? So that's one example. And then this, I believe, was my girl Kelly who did it. And I freaking love this post. I love this post. It doesn't even have a picture, and it's so good. And she said, y'all, the struggle is real. The weight loss struggle is so real that especially since having my son, initially the weight seemed to just fall off. But these last 15 pounds, and I'm just going to side note this for like a quick second. Kelly has since lost that last 15 pounds. Round of applause for Kelly. Has been such a struggle. I seem to do good during the week, but this weekend comes and one cheat meal leads to two, and so on and so on. And then we play the, well, let's just start all over on Monday game. You guys, are you reading this going like, dude, I totally relate to that. Oh my God, that's so good, right? By Monday, all of my accomplishments during the week are gone and I'm back to square one. Ugh, it's a vicious cycle. Anyone else play that game? Holla, yes, my hand is raised. But guys, I have a really cool opportunity that's come up. Today I started working with a certified nutritionist. Her name is Alana, with a program that just launched. I'm super excited to be learning about the program, and it's focused on shifting the mindset with weight loss. I also love her motto of allowing yourself the treats that you really want. And what's really cool is that this nutritionist actually created this program by losing 100 pounds herself. So she speaks from firsthand experience. How cool is that? Anyways, I had the opportunity to invite, check this out, 10 of my friends with me along on the journey. I am excited to have you guys. And the coolest part is you too will get daily support, motivation, and accountability, as well as access to the program that I am chomping at the bit to share. And because I am new to this, we will also be working with my coach. She's going to help us get started. She's going to help us get started, provide recipes, support, and motivation. How awesome is that? And she's been doing this for like 6 years, so we are going to get serious support. Guys, I only have the opportunity to invite 10 people with me. So if you'd like to join, comment below, and I will get you set up with more information. We can be accountable together. Do you guys see how like simple that is? There was no picture with this. It was just words. But there is a trust there. So there's a couple things that stand out to me about this post that I really want to share. Number one, she doesn't ever say what it is. She has that curiosity thing nailed down. Number two, she is just starting her journey. She did not say she lost 15 pounds. She is talking about where she is in the journey right now. Number three, that makes this super easy. There is a cap on the number of people she can invite because her coach is leading it. So although this person who shared this post may not necessarily have felt qualified herself to coach a group, and maybe you don't either, what is happening is she is basically saying, when you join me, you are going to get major accountability and we are going to do this together. Do you freaking love that or what? Is that so good? Does that just make you feel like, oh, I can totally do that, right? I don't know. I get excited about that because I'm like, I wish I would have thought of something like that when I became a coach, but mine was so bad, you guys. I was like, here's my link, join my group. It was so bad. It was so bad. All right. Yeah, I know, Julie. It is really good. Okay, this is another one. Just like that before. This is, hey there, lovely peeps. Hope all is well with you on this bright and beautiful day. Again, no picture. Totally thrilled to be sharing an opportunity that was offered me. I started working with a certified nutritionist. You guys can change this too. I have a sneak peek into a brand new workout that's only 4 days a week. That can be done with any other program. Like you guys can twist it and change it up so it works for you. But these were 2B ones because I love me some 2B, and my challengers do too. So anyway, same approach. I have a limited number of spots. Who's going to be the lucky 10 that are going to join me? To join me in the sleep, different mindset, drop a punch or a hand below, or PM me or DM me. Let's get accountable together. Really good stuff, right? Super simple, not threatening, just putting it out there, okay? All right, and then here's another example of somebody who's using a transformation. This is not the coach's transformation, but she did share a transformation. So I don't love this one as much. I'm just being honest with you. I love the beginning of it, but I don't necessarily love the doors to my business are open. I really love just kind of being authentic and sharing your story. But this is just another example for you to tweak and play around with as well. Do you guys have questions about the launches that I've shared? Anyone? This is something I have trouble with. Well, I mean, Julie, you're just getting started. So like, you have to give yourself some grace, okay? Like nobody is gonna nail it all the time. And the other thing is too, that we're really gonna work with you on Coach Basics is, once you launch the business, what else do you do? Like, what's your next post gonna be? And then the other thing we're gonna talk about in Coach Basics is how to really be true to your authentic self. So you're speaking to your audience, but still breadcrumbing out your story. Yeah, I know. I really am excited for you guys. It's just, I just really feel so good about you guys. Yeah, ended up getting a coach out of it during 2B. Yep. And Angie, I would put it out again. Even though you have done it before, do it again. You did it. Yeah, I will have this available to rewatch, right? Okay, so launching your business. Be you, breadcrumb your story, like just putting out those little nuggets. Start sharing why you're doing this, why health matters to you, why fitness matters to you, whatever your reason is. That's fine, Jackie. And no need to be wordy, okay? And then you'll have a call to action as well, all right? So that's what we're gonna be focusing on. And now, you guys, we're just sharing our journey. This is Deidre. She's one of the leaders in our team. She's still posting transformation pictures, right? She's still sharing about it being a journey. But look at how she does it. Look at how she shares. Look at how many people can probably relate to being a mom with a 6-month-old, okay? And here's mine. I'm talking about bathing suit. That was me like 10 years ago when I was yo-yo dieting. That was actually me on my honeymoon. And now, like, here's like what I do now, like how I feel now, okay? Just sharing the journey still. And then the other thing that I do is add value. I show up, right? So every week I share my journey. I don't know what happened with my third picture there. I had a third picture there and I can't remember what it was. Share my journey from when I start this to where I am now. So I give people breadcrumbs of things that are happening. So I tell a different part of the story so that I can serve people. I show up and I share my groceries with people. I show up, I show my challenger success with people. I show up, I tell them about my struggles. I just keep showing up and saying, how can this post serve somebody else? Okay? It's not about mastery. It's not about having all the answers, but it's about showing up to serve. All right, and then I'm gonna go over a couple of just other things that are really gonna be a focus for your business. I'm gonna take a quick sip real quick, see if I have any questions. Oh, thanks. It is, it's a 2B mindset was a game changer for me. I absolutely love 2B mindset. I live it, I love it. I'm so excited for certification. Megan, I don't know what I did. I was all ready to see your lovely face, and then I tried to like get my face on and it's not working, and I wasn't gonna like close down the call for it. So yeah. All right, product knowledge. Product matters, okay? Listen, I'm gonna be 100% real with you. There is nothing on the market that comes remotely close to what Shakeology is. And in fact, if I can be very, very real with you, please do not share it as a weight loss shake. Please do not talk about it being a diet shake. Please do not talking it about like just promoting those things. This is a complete nutritional shake. This is something that I talk about like filling up the gaps. My nutrition is not 100% on all the time. I love me some cake. I really love cake. If you know me, you know I love cake. This is going to help me fill some of the voids in the places that I should be eating vegetables and I'm eating cake instead, okay? When I say nutritional shake, I mean if you go to the doctor before you start drinking this and you go 1 month after, I guarantee you see changes in your cholesterol, you see changes in your blood pressure, you see changes in your weight, you see changes in your overall health. So the first thing, and maybe the most important thing, is really understanding this product. The reason you want to understand the product, use the product, love the product, is because this is also your residual income. Residual means it comes back month after month after month after month. When you have people that believe in the product and you believe in the product, you're using the product, and you don't want to go without the product, you are going to see your business grow, okay? Yes, and I'm sure people have like awesome stories about that too. Yay! Megan, yes, and it is not a protein shake. Let's not sell it as a protein shake either. So you really want to educate yourself. Do a virtual tour of Beachbody On Demand. Check it out, look at it, see that it has everything to offer at every fitness level possible, okay? You are also going to see the performance line. You're gonna see the various workouts. We're getting ready to launch Lift 4, 2B Mindset, and the nutritional tab. So many opportunities for you to really create an income with these products, all right? Oh, and Energize. I literally got out of bed yesterday only because I knew I had to get to the Energize before my husband did because we ran out. It was very irresponsible for me to let the HD go. Life is good. It's gone on. Everything is okay. I actually got the Energize. Michael Steven Ursta did not get it, okay? So really educating yourself on all those products. You will be hooked on Energize. I am sorry to say, if you have not had it yet, your life is about to be rocked with both. I love me some Shakeology and Energize. Social Media 101, I'm gonna fly through these really quick. If you're a teacher in here and you're like, I wanna keep it all private, you will not be able to like really grow a following, okay? You can probably do some emails, you can do this privately for a little bit of time, but eventually you're gonna have to make a public profile. When people ask me, well, Katie, as a teacher, weren't you worried about it? Weren't you worried about being public? Guys, I wasn't doing anything I shouldn't have been doing. I wasn't working my Beachbody business while I was working. I wasn't posting anything inappropriate. If anything, it was uplifting and inspiring. So I did make it public. And yeah, my kiddos did find me and we talked about it. We did push-up challenges in the classroom. You have to make your profile public if you want to grow the business. Renee, I always go back to, you have to talk to your doctor, but I mean, if you like read just what it's known to help with, you should probably have your answer. No longer needing coffee, crazy, not missing my broken gear, just cool teacher here. They always say, whoa, you work out at home? Sure do. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, Haley, you should do push-ups with them. They'll have a blast with it. Profile picture, good versus bad. Your profile picture should be a picture of your face where they can see you. People want to see your face. They want to see you smiling. They want to see who you are. They want to see what you look like. So we want to make sure that you have a profile picture of you. Okay. Also, it might be worth it if you're saying like, I don't know if I can do the selfie thing. I don't know. I don't know if my face, it like contorts whenever it like sees the camera. So I can't say that I'm the master of the selfie, but I am always getting better at it. And good lighting does make a difference. You can get one of those clip-on lights. I don't own one. But one of the coaches in the groups will be able to tell you which ones they are. A selfie tripod stick is great. Timers are great. I have one. It's like a clicker. I don't have it in here though. And you can't see me anyway. So if anyone has any recommendations for selfie sticks or lighting, that would be awesome to share. And then I'm just gonna close it up. I have a couple more things to go over with you guys, but for the most part, this is what we're gonna be focusing on in the Coach Basics. Inviting, sharing this, just like I gave you for launching your business tonight, being proof that your product works. This is really a business where you have to believe in what you sell. If I was trying to sell something that I didn't believe in, I would never be successful at it. The reason that I'm where I am at today is really because I love what I do. I love what I sell. I love the coaching opportunity that I sell to people. I love the products that I sell to people. I am very incredibly blessed to do this. And I feel like I would be a jerk if I wasn't sharing it, period. I really do. So talking about the products. And I do this with a way of creating curiosity, which is something that we will talk a lot about in your Coach Basics. We will teach you how to make people curious about what you're doing. The other one that I'm going to close on tonight is just doing personal development and also recognizing success of those around you as well as yourself, okay? All right, so we'll talk about the first business building goals more when we get into Coach Basics. But I know a lot of people have asked, so I did include this in here. As a new coach, if you want to start unlocking the doors to the compensation plan and you are interested in growing a team, Your very first step is Emerald Coach, and that's sponsoring your first 2 coaches. Like I said, my first 2 coaches were number 1, my husband, and number 2, my friend. And my friend, she did run the business, and my husband did not run the business, but he used Shakeology. And it was a great way for me to unlock the doors to the compensation plan for the team cycle bonus opportunity, as well as earning Success Club and earning new leads that the company provides. So I just wanted to kind of share that piece with you guys so you guys know that is one thing that we will talk about in length within the company. We'll also be teaching you guys how to really track your business to make sure you're seeing progress. If you are a 2B girl or guy, if you are using that, you know that tracking reveals trends, trends reveal truth, truth sets you free. So when we talk about tracking, it works the same way with your business. If you're tracking the activities that you are doing every day within your business, you are on your way to success. If you're doing it in your challenge group or in your 2B, you can do it here too. The craziest thing about this business is it's totally parallel to your fitness. You know, if you're on track with your tracker, you're seeing results. If you're on track with your tracker in 2B mindset, you're seeing results. Am I right? So I just want to kind of let you know there's going to be a couple of different options for the business activity tracker that we'll go over in the basics as well. All right. And then just some important information that you guys can write down. The National Wake Up Call is every Monday at 11. They actually run it right off of the Facebook page, the Team Beachbody Facebook page. So even if you can't catch it live, you can always watch the playback. After your first 30 days as a new coach, you go into our team page and we'll have weekly featured trainings in there as well as the phase 2. The calls that we do for new coaches are every Monday at 12. And then make sure if you are not yet in a challenge group that you have purchased your challenge pack within the first 30 days of signing as a coach, and you get into a challenge group with your coach. And then you and your coach decide if you are running your own group or if you are co-running a group. All right. And then lastly, these are kind of our to-do of the night. Okay. Number 1, launch your business. Show it to your coach first. Show them what your post is going to be and get some feedback from them. Number 2, get your product paid for. That is 3 challenge packs. 3 challenge packs. 3 people that you can impact this month will get your product paid for. Number 3, open the doors to the compensation plan. We'll talk about going Emerald, but that is really where you're going to start seeing that idea of building a team. And then my suggestion for you is to read The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It is the very first book that I read as a new coach. It's a coach that I still go back to. It's a book that I go back to today, and it's a book that's really changed my life. Personal development matters, okay? It is definitely a mindset thing. And that's why I even love 2B Mindset, is because it's so much about what goes on in your mind in order to be successful. And I think that is it. That is all I have for you. I know you guys can't see me. I don't know why. It just isn't working tonight, but I want to make sure that I answer any questions that you guys might have this evening. But how are you feeling about all this? Good? Good? And listen, don't get overwhelmed, okay? Like, the thing that I really want to share with you is you have no idea how awesome what you are about to venture into really is. And the team that you are a part of, whether you stumbled across it or you were like, I want to join this team, you are in such good hands. And nobody can do the work for you. You have to do the work. But you are going to be guided by people who genuinely care about you and who are rooting for you to be successful. Personally, I am rooting for you to be successful. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. So don't get overwhelmed. Draft up your first post, or draft up the way you are going to launch your business. Whether it's going to be personally to a few friends, or it's going to be publicly. Megan, I keep looking at you and you're probably like, I can't see her because you know my hands are like everywhere right now. But you guys, I am rooting for you and you can do this, okay? Just take it one step at a time, one day at a time, track your business and invite people like you are about to change their life. When you truly believe you can change someone's life, you just don't hold back. You just like, oh my gosh, I have something incredible for you. All right. What is the best way to sign up as a coach? Reach out to the person who gave you this call, Amber, and they will set you up with the link. But you're going to be like, I know you're going to go to share a cart. I think I'm getting them. Yes. Amber using the link generator. Yes, 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 yes. And have so much fun. Oh, hi, Mel. I didn't know you were on this call. Cool. All right. All right, guys, that is all I have for you. I think I got everything. I hope that everybody's having a great night. I just can't wait for you guys. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.